Have you ever noticed someone who never texts first but always replies when you message them? No good morning texts, no random check-ins, no long conversations they start. Yet the moment you reach out, they respond, sometimes instantly. It's easy to assume they don't care. But psychology says this pattern reveals a lot about how their mind works, especially around rejection, boundaries, and emotional energy. Let's break down the psychology of people who never text first but always reply. 1. They're afraid of being too much. Many of these people have a high sensitivity to rejection. Their brain quietly asks, what if I bother them? What if they don't reply? So instead of risking being ignored, they wait for others to make the first move. When you text them, it feels safer because you've already shown you want to talk. They're not cold, they're cautious. Avoiding the first text is their way of protecting themselves from feeling unwanted. 2. They deeply respect other people's space. Some people are wired to be extremely considerate. They don't want to interrupt, disturb, or come across as clingy, so they choose not to text first, even when they miss you. But the moment you reach out, they reply because they value effort and don't want you to feel ignored. Psychologists call this a strong reciprocity orientation. They respond because they see communication as a responsibility, not a competition. 3. They use who texts first as a loyalty test. For many, not texting first is a quiet way of seeing who truly cares. They've learned that if they always initiate, some people only talk to them out of convenience, not genuine interest. So they pull back and watch who still shows up. If you notice they never text first, but always answer, they might be measuring whether the relationship is balanced. It's not a game. It's self-protection after feeling one-sided for too long. 4. Their social battery runs lower than it looks. Texting first sounds simple, but it takes mental energy, thinking of what to say, when to say it, and how it might be read. People with higher social sensitivity often find this mentally exhausting. By waiting for others to initiate, they save energy for the conversations that actually happen. They're not lazy or uninterested. Their brain just burns through social energy faster, so they conserve it by letting others decide when to talk. 5. Their past experiences quietly train them. Maybe they were the one who always texted first in the past and got ignored, ghosted, or taken for granted. Maybe they grew up feeling like they were always chasing attention. Psychology shows that when this happens repeatedly, the brain builds a new rule. Stop initiating. If they care, they'll come to you. So now, they rarely start conversations, even with people they genuinely like. Replying is safe. Initiating feels like reopening an old wound. So if you recognize yourself in this, it doesn't automatically mean you're cold, distant, or bad at relationships. It might mean you're more sensitive to rejection, more respectful of other people's space, and more protective of your energy than most. You care. You just don't want to be the only one who shows it. And if you know someone like this, remember, their silence doesn't always mean they don't think of you. Sometimes, it means they're hoping you'll think of them first. If you love understanding why you and the people around you think and behave the way you do, hit that subscribe button right now, because the next video might explain a part of your personality you've never had words for.